I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand.
It has been a week with AirPods Pro, so I just wanted to do a follow-up video. A lot of you guys had so many questions. Do I like them? What do I think? How does it hold up in everyday use? And so far, it's been pretty good. My only main concern with them is, again, a lot of these in-ear things do not work with my ears. So I ended up switching to the smallest little setting on these silicone ear tips. And since I did that, they've been working out really great. Initially, I thought I had to go to the larger version because they kept falling out of my ears. And then I went to the medium and that one worked pretty well. And then when I switched to the smallest version, I was like, why didn't I just do that from the beginning? Because it ended up working out great. So the sound quality has been awesome. I haven't yet been on another flight, but I will be heading out pretty soon here to do some traveling. So the battery life has been pretty good so far. You will get about 4.5 hours when you have noise cancellation on. And honestly, that's really not that bad. I mean, I was thinking that, okay, 4.5 hours, that's not enough time for me to get from the West Coast to the East Coast. But with a 5-minute charge time, that will give you an extra hour. So when you think about it in that sense, that's enough time for me to get up, go wait in line, go to the bathroom and come back. And I will have over an hour of charge added to my AirPods. And I travel so much and I've really never had an issue where my AirPods have died on a flight. Because of that quick charge, that makes such a huge difference. One of the things that I realized I didn't even touch on very much is the sound quality of these in my initial review. For whatever reason, I just kept saying that they sounded great and it's really hard to describe. Don't really know how to explain to you guys what I'm hearing. I just know that it sounds good. It sounds way better than the previous version of the AirPods. It sounds better than most in-ear earbuds that I've compared it to. And right now is such a weird time because everyone is releasing wireless earbuds. And it's gonna be really hard to compete with the AirPods because of how compact they are, how they sync directly to your phone. Of course, you can use these with Android because they are Bluetooth. Obviously, you won't have the same functionality that you'll have with these as you do with iOS. The thing that took me a little bit of getting used to though was this little button. So to answer calls, 2 to skip, 3 to go back, and a long hold will switch this from the various modes, transparency to noise cancellation. And the noise cancellation is pretty awesome. I was kind of surprised because these are so small. The amount of noise cancellation that you do get is pretty shocking. And since these are so tiny, I think it's gonna be kind of shocking for a lot of people. You're like, wait, how is this happening? Another thing, a lot of noise canceling headphones for me, I do have a lot of weird inner ear issues. So sometimes that noise cancellation gives me like this really weird pressure, especially these types of inner ear things. I mentioned this also in my initial review, but this has little air vents that allow airflow to flow through the AirPod. And with that, I feel like that alleviates a lot of that weird pressure that you tend to get from these types of in-ear earbuds. When I first got the original AirPods, I made a bunch of videos about it, and the weird thing was these did not fit in my ears, probably for the first few months. Like I just kept putting them in, I would still wear them. But eventually, I think my ears, they molded. Like I adapted to the technology. So now these honestly work so well. They stay in my ears. I've also found, and I know I can't be alone, a lot of these types of earbuds, if I put them in my ears and I smile, it does like a weird little scrunch and they end up falling out. So when I did first get these, I don't know, like they would fall out when I would smile. But look at me, I'm cheesing up a storm and the AirPods have conformed to my body. Or no, wait, I have conformed to the AirPods. Here we go, let's do the smile test. Something else, oh, I've got the noise cancellation on. Oh gosh, it's so shocking. So when you go in, this is in the volume controls. You'll see that you have the noise cancellation. You can turn it off. And if you do turn it off, you'll just sort of hear the outside noises. So it just basically sounds like you have AirPods in. But with the transparency, I love the transparency thing. The only issue that I have found is because I have long hair. This has microphones on the outside that is allowing you to hear things around you. So if you have long hair, your hair will sort of rub on the outer microphones. So that sound will also be enhanced inside of your head. So it's like you can hear the hair on your head. It's a weird feeling. So it kind of sounds like just if I was rubbing the microphone that I'm wearing. So kind of like. But for you guys and gals that have short hair, or if you pull your hair back, you won't have that problem. another thing that I'm really excited about the AirPods is I bought a Bluetooth dongle for my Nintendo Switch, and I did a review on the Nintendo Switch when this first came out. This is the Nintendo Switch Lite, and Nintendo actually sent me this to check out, so huge thank you to Nintendo, and I've been absolutely loving it. Since I made this video, Luigi's Mansion just came out. That was during Halloween, and this game is so much fun. But I know this is an AirPods video, but this little dongle allows me to use Bluetooth, so now I don't have to have wired headphones on my Switch. Although I do look a little silly with this kind of just hanging out here, but at this point in my life, I don't really care what I look like, so judge me for all you will. And this is the internet, so it's definitely something that you guys do. I got a muffin though. It's vegan. Oh wow, this is better than I thought it was gonna be. I can hear myself chewing because I have the transparency mode on. For a week, are they worth the upgrade in price? I definitely think they are, mostly for that noise cancellation. Just to be able to shut out the outside world and to have better sound quality, I think it's worth it. It is a big price difference, and if you don't want to splurge and get the Pro, it doesn't even matter because the regular AirPods are still so incredible. Like, I haven't found anything that I have liked more. The form factor of the case, even the bigger case, for me, it doesn't really make that much of a difference because it's really not that much bigger. I don't know if you guys ever saw the Insta360 video that I did. They have a little Insta360 Go, and it has a small little case, just very similar to this. And for a while, I was carrying the Insta360 Go everywhere I went. So I'd reach in my bag and I would always grab the Insta360 Go camera instead of my AirPods. So the size of this case is a lot more designed like the Insta360 Go case. As a side note, I freaking love that little camera. It's amazing. So I guess after a week of using the AirPods Pro, I still love them. I actually love them more after using them for a week. They connect very quickly to my phone, to my laptop, so making that switch from device to device is so seamless. So even now when I'm traveling, I usually do have a backup pair of headphones. So now I'll be able to take my AirPods Pro and my regular version as well, just in case. You never know when you might lose a pair of headphones. And for me, basically, like, I rely on this because I'm always on my phone, I'm always editing, and basically my entire life exists on the go. As crazy as it is, I need to be able to just have everything with me and have it accessible. And so far, the AirPods Pro, I'm a huge fan. I would love to hear what you guys think. Did you get them? What are your initial first impressions if you do have them? I would love to hear from you guys in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you liked it, and I will be doing a little giveaway soon of some Apple goodies for the holidays, so be on the lookout for that. I'll see you later. Bye.